Hello.
Yeah, hey, I got a call about there being a warrant out for me, like legal action against my name. What's going on?
Okay, so when did you receive a phone call from our department today? Exactly at what time?
It's earlier today. I didn't check the exact time.
Yes, hello.
Yeah. So what's going on here?
When did you receive a phone call from our department today? Exactly at what time?
That was earlier today. I don't know the exact time. I don't. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so have you received any information along with the phone call, like any type of case ID number or any type of reference ID number?
No, I have not.
Okay, no problem. Right now you reach the Department of Social Security
Giggle, look,
Administration
we got
office
another follower. This
and
is
you are
great.
speaking to Officer Susan Brown. So, as you haven't received any information along with the phone call, in that case, can you verify me your first name and last name, as well as your date of birth, so that I can pull out the information in my system and have a look what was the phone call about, and I'll let you know each and everything.
Yeah, officer, absolutely. My name's Harold Balzania. That's HAROLDBALZONIA. My date of birth is September 24th, 1989.
1989, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now verify me your social number.
My, well, why do y'all need my social security number?
Let me pull out the information in my system and have looked what was the phone call about for verification purpose. But if you're not comfortable, no problem. I'm not here to force you nor convince you, because I'm just a verification officer. I've got nothing to do with the personal information.
Oh, it's got nothing to do with my Okay, okay.
Okay. Can you repeat back your name one more time? Can you verify me your name one more time in order to make it clear that everything's correct?
Yes, ma'am. My name's Harold Balzania. That's HAROLD.
H-A, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
How do you spell the first name?
HAROLD.
H-A,
ROL.
right?
Yeah, HAROLD. And then my last name is spelled. Yeah, my last name is spelled BALZZ. My last name is spelled. Oh, I'm sorry. My last name is spelled BALZONIA.
Okay, your last name is T-L-Z-O-N-I-A. Is that correct?
Yeah. Balzonia, BALZONIA.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, you've got it then.
Your phone number. Yes, I do believe your phone number is 14232204611. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now as I've pulled out the information in my system and I can see over here, your social number was issued in the state of Virginia between 1989 and 1992. Now, as I pull out the information in my system and I can see over here, the reason we are trying to reach you today was to inform you regarding some legal enforcement action following your social number. So that is the reason we have got an order from the courthouse to suspend your social right away, which means your social number has been found suspicious for criminal activities like money laundering and drug trafficking in the state of Texas. So as we have strong evidence that are enough to prove you guilty inside the courthouse. So sir, no, I want you to grab a piece of paper and pen handy because I'm gonna provide you some couple of information which will be important for you. Let me know once you're ready.
Okay, you just give me one moment here to get a hold of it.
Okay.
I gotta find a pen. Oh, here's one. I'm ready, officer. I'm ready, Miss Susan.
Okay. So now I'll go ahead and read out all the legal charges against your name. So I don't want you to interrupt me while I'm explaining. Is that clear with you? I promise you I'll give you a fair enough chance once I'm done.
She sounds like she wants to put a shotgun in her mouth, I swear. Yeah, ma'am. Go right ahead.
I'm sorry.
Go right ahead. You please read it.
I'm sorry, I don't understand you, sir, what you're talking about.
No, I'm saying go ahead.
Okay. So now as I have pulled out information in my system and I can see over here, the reason we are trying to reach you today was to inform you regarding some legal enforcement action filed on your social number. So that is the reason we have
Legal action on my social number? You say it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. First of all, listen up. I'll explain to you each and everything, and I promise you I'll give you a fair enough chance once I'm done.
Okay, I appreciate that.
So, okay. What you have done is totally against the United States of government because we have found suspicious for criminal activities like money laundering and drug trafficking in the state of Texas. So, as we have
Man, I ain't never even been to Texas.
Okay, wait. First of all, let me explain to you. So,
okay, you go right ahead.
And the investigation has been started when we found an abandoned car in the south border of Texas. And the car contained some blood and drug residents inside the car. And there were two addresses lead us with the title of the vehicle. Out of that, one of the addresses lead us to the state of Pennsylvania, to the city of Rowlett. It was an apartment which was rented by U.S. Marshal. But unfortunately, there is no one inside the residence. But successfully, they have recovered 89 pounds of cocaine, which is an abusive drug.
You say how much? How much devil's dust was that? How much?
Okay, first of all, sir, let me explain to you. I promise you I'll give you a fair enough chance.
Yeah, no, you go right ahead. Go right ahead.
Yes. So because what you have done is totally against the United States.
What I've done?
So you have been suspicious for criminal activities like money laundering and drug trafficking in the state of Texas. So as we have strong evidence that are enough to prove you guilty inside the courthouse, the investigation has been started when we found an abandoned car in the south border of Texas. And the car contained some blood and drug residents inside the car. And the two addresses lead us with the title of the vehicle. Out of that, one of the addresses lead us to the state of Pennsylvania, to the city of Rowlett. It was an apartment which was rented by U.S. Marshal. But unfortunately, there is no one inside the residence. But successfully, they have recovered 8 to 9 pounds of cocaine, which is an abusive drug for some documentation financial institution, such as Chase Bank, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, and many more.
Well, now, hang on here, because like you keep talking like I've done these things, but I ain't never touched cocaine. Okay.
Okay, but first of all, listen up. So, according to subsection 4, 1987, you're going to be taken to a non-bearable jail in a term of 9 years. Penalty should be $60 of
9 years.
Yes. So now, as we have a very short time,
that's like almost 10 years.
I'm sorry.
That's all. That's like that 9 years. That's almost a decade. That's almost 10 years. That seems like a real long time.
No. Listen up. So now, as we have a very short time, I have to sign your arrest warrant and send it to the local police.
Okay, I don't. Let's not sign my arrest warrant. Let's not do that.
Okay. So listen up. I'm gonna explain to you each and everything. I'll let you know each and everything. So do not interrupt me because I promise you.
Okay, I won't interrupt you.
Once I'm done.
You go right ahead.
Okay. Okay.
I'm all ears. Go ahead.
Okay, so now as we have a very short time, I have to sign your arrest warrant and send it to the local police department. But before that, I also want to make it a word about one thing that our conversation has been recorded and monitored by the courthouse. And if it turned out to be that you are not the one involved in this case, this is the only evidence, this is the only proof. So, what you have done is totally against the United States of government. So, what do you say in this sensitive case of yours? You can take your time now.
In my defense, Officer Susan, I'm going to have to tell you that I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm just confused by everything you've laid out here, because you're saying that I've done all these things, and ma'am, I've never been to Texas. Never mind messing around with cocaine. Okay, I run a small pizzeria and abortion clinic. That's me. That's my life. That's my job.
Okay, you are trying to say that you are not the one involved in this case?
Yes, ma'am. That's correct.
Okay, so have you ever been in the state of Texas? No, right?
No, ma'am, I have not.
Okay, so have you ever lost your wallet or purse in your past days? Maybe yes or not?
I mean, I've lost my wallet.
You lost?
Yeah, I've lost my wallet before.
Okay, so have you ever shared your social number to anyone, to your friends, your neighbor, to your children, to anyone? Maybe yes or not?
But just my family. But ain't never given it to somebody that wasn't blood relative to me. You know what I mean?
Yes. So whom do you suspect? Who can do this? Whom do you suspect?
I don't suspect. I don't rightly have a suspicion towards anybody in particular. At this point, I'm hoping you could help me figure that one out.
Okay, so if you are trying to say that you are not the one involved in this case, the only things we can help you out is to talk to the courthouse and put this warrant on hold, but only if you agree to help the Department of United States government. So what do you say in this sensitive case of yours? Are you willing to cooperate with the government? Maybe yes or not?
Yes, I'm willing to cooperate. I'm more than willing to cooperate to get this swept under the rug, gotten rid of, taken care of. This ain't right. What's going on here? Let's get it straightened out. Let's get it fixed.
Okay, so if you are willing to cooperate with the government, the only thing we can do is to talk to the courthouse and put this warrant on hold. So now I'll transfer this call to one of my senior officers who is the authorized person with regards with our case. So you can say to him that you are not the one involved in this case, all right?
Yes, ma'am. Absolute. Okay.
Okay, so stay on the line. Let me transfer this call to one of my senior officers who is the authorized person with regards with our case. Say that you are not the one involved in this case, all right?
All right.
Okay.
Thanks for holding the line. This call has been connected to me. My name is Gail Ennis. So can I know with whom I'm speaking with?
You said Gail? Hey, Gail. This is Harold. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, sir. So I believe, sir, the officer was talking with you. She already provided this information which relates to your social security number. Am I correct?
Yeah, Susan, I spoke with Officer Susan, and she filled me in on everything, and I'm going to be honest with you, I'm more than a little confused by what's going on here, because it sounds like y'all were saying that I was down in Texas running drugs or something, but I ain't never been to Texas, ma'am.
Okay. So first of all, let me verify with you. Your social security number is 228-576198. Is that correct?
You said 228-576198? Yeah, that's me.
Okay. All right. So this call, sir, has been connected to me regarding the case which has been registered into your name for drugs trafficking and money laundering. And there is also an arrest warrant onto your name. And we do have the authorization to suspend your social security number as it has been found for many illegal activities. Apart from that, there are several bank accounts and credit card which has been opened with your name, linked with your social security number, where there are lots of illegal transactions which has been done locally and internationally. And we found more than 10 bank accounts. And at this point of time, the government have decided to shut down all the bank accounts. So what do you have to say about this, sir?
What do you mean? What do I have to say about it? It wasn't, ma'am. I have run a man. I'm sorry. I'm just very, I'm very just stressed right now. I'm very okay. I'm sorry. Hang on. Let me get my thoughts together. I'm not responsible for any of this. Okay, that's what I need to be understood from the
Okay.
ghetto. Okay, you know
All right.
I pretty much have lived in the Virginia, northeastern Tennessee area of the United States my entire life. I've never been any further west than that. Okay, I run a small pizzeria and abortion clinic. You know, Pete's Pizzeria and Abortion Clinic. Yesterday's loss is today's sauce. You can look us up right there on the Bristol, Tennessee state line. That's us. I am not your guy. Is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
And I think
All right.
I'm sorry, but I think there's been a mistake.
Okay. Okay. So have you ever lost your personal information before, sir? Have you provided your information to someone else?
Now, I have lost my wallet before, and I think that's probably got to be what's going on. Because Susan asked me that same Officer Susan asked me that same question there, and I told her that too. You know, I said the only people that know my social security number is obviously y'all, and some family members. And she asked me if I had anybody I suspected, and I don't reckon that I do have anybody I suspect because I trust my family. You know, we're ride or die is what we are. So it's hard for me to believe that they do something like that, and I wouldn't know or worse. You know.
Okay. But at this point of time, sir, we are not saying to you that you are the one who doing all those things. But the thing is that why we are contacting you, because all the documentation that we have got, all the information that we have here is all under your name. And you are the primary suspect, all right? And why you receive a phone call from our end, when before we go ahead with any legal charges against your name, so we just gone through and check it out your past record, but we come to know that you are a genuine person. You doesn't have any criminal records in your past. So the higher authority, they give us a permission to contact it to you once. And as you are claiming yourself that you are not the one involved in this case, right? So do you want to clear up your name from the sensitive case, sir?
Yes, ma'am, I do. Absolutely. I want to clear up my name. I think this is, I think we're getting a little out of control here. So yeah, let's get this straightened out.
Okay. So in order to clear up your name from the sensitive case, then let me make you aware. First step, sir, we have to get the case file and the arrest warrant cancelled, and for that we need an evidence to prove you innocent inside the courthouse. But your social security number will be suspended because the culprit who has been using your social, they will definitely try to use it again, which is not safe for you in future. But once the arrest warrant get cancelled, once your name will be clear from this case, then we can generate a new social security number for you. In order to generate a new social, so we have to fill up a form where I will be asking you some questions regarding your asset.
Giggle, look, we got another follower. This is great.
So you have to verify some needful information with me so that we can differentiate which asset is belongs to you and which asset is belongs to the criminal ones. All right, sir?
Yes, ma'am. We can do that.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So my first question is that, sir, that the house that you are staying, you are living, that is your own house or you are renting?
I'm renting. It's just a rental.
Okay. And how many cars do you have under your name?
I have one.
You have one. All right. As I already explained it to you that we found several bank accounts under your name. So I just need to know that how many bank that you are having personally with you.
How many banks do I have? I only use one bank. That's Wells Fargo. I've got a personal, like, I've got like a checking, and I've got a savings, and then I've got like a long-term savings with them.
Okay, you said in Wells Fargo, right?
Yes, ma'am. That's correct.
And okay, and you got both account, right? Like saving and checking.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and approximately in checking account, that how much that you are holding?
I have about 15 grand in the checking account.
15 grand.
Yeah, it's 15,000.
Okay. All right, and what about the saving account?
My savings has 9,000 in it. Last I checked. Maybe some change.
Okay, nice.
Do you need exact numbers? Because I don't know the exact numbers.
No.
Okay.
No, it's okay. Just a near rough, so it's okay. Okay, and do you have a credit card?
Yeah, ma'am, I do.
So can you just tell me that what is the name of your credit card?
That's through Wells Fargo as well. I don't really bank anywhere else. I like to keep things simple. It means I only have one customer service number to call and yell at people over. You know what I mean?
Okay. And do you have any kind of investment under your name, sir, like 401k, IRA, stock, money market, like that?
No, ma'am. I lost that all when the pandemic hit. Had to keep my business afloat somehow.
Okay, not an issue. And can I have your home address, sir?
My home address?
Yes.
You said?
Yes.
You said my home address?
Yes, your home address that you're renting apartment or renting house. The address.
You want my home address, or you want my it's 501 Scott Street. Yeah. I'm sorry.
501 Scott.
501 Scott Street, Bristol, Virginia. That's 24201 is the zip code.
Okay, thank you very much. So just give me a moment. Let me forward all this information to the jury members. All right?
I didn't. Court's already in set. Okay, yeah.
Okay, and I believe that the line that we are talking right now, this is your cell phone number, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so just be with me for a moment. Let me forward all this information of yours, okay?
Absolutely.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Lord, I'm getting a little thirsty here. Sip on my sweet tea.
All right, sir, are you there?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Okay, I already forward this information of yours to the code people, and I just want to ask it from you, sir. Are you still driving?
Well, yeah.
Okay, so at this point of time, sir, what I can do best for you, I have to connect to one of my supervisors, okay? Because in order to clear up your name from this sensitive case, it's not an easy task. All right. So
Okay.
I have to connect your call to my supervisor. So it's better for you to talk with them, so they will let you know. Okay.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Let me connect your call.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, hello.
Hi, you're speaking with Kevin Hughes. I'm the senior supervisor here. So I'm going to take over your case and help you in this so that you can be out of the situation.
Right.
I believe I'm speaking
how are
with
you?
Harwood.
Yeah, how are you doing, Kevin?
I'm fine, thank you for asking.
Okay.
Hope you're doing good.
I've been better, but I think we're finally getting things straightened out. So I'm calming down a little bit.
Okay, look here. Sir, first of all, I would like to know that have you understood the case, that what is this all about? Why you were being contacted, what is all this about and all?
Yeah, I spoke with Officer Susan and she explained everything to me, and then Officer Gale just kind of went over things with me. You know, everything that's been going on with my social security number, and we're at the point where we think that my identity is basically being used for like drug trafficking, and some bank accounts and credit cards were mentioned as well that weren't mine. And Officer Gale said that she'd spoken to the jury, I think, and she was going to talk to you about what we needed to do to kind of get things under control here.
Okay. And also, I would like to know, where are you right now? Like, exactly, where are you? In which state, which country you are in?
I'm in Virginia.
You're in Virginia.
Yeah.
Bristol, Virginia, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. Now look here, we have also seen your past records where we couldn't see any past bad records that you have. We've seen you are a law-abiding citizen of this United States. So that's the reason you are being contacted and you are being informed about this, so that we can ensure it, whether is that you who is doing all these fraud activities or there is someone else using your personal information, where we can consider the case as an identity theft case. So if you're saying that there is someone else using your personal information where you have no knowledge of anything, we need to proceed it legally, and also we need to find out the criminals who ever had your information and stop them to do any fraud activities further. So are you willing to cooperate with us so that we can help you to like clear your name, also help you to secure everything, because there will be many actions taken and that could affect your financial institute. So if you say that you want to cooperate with us, helping the government and resolving the matter, yeah, definitely we will do the same. We will help you to clear the name out of the situation.
Yeah, I'm trying to cooperate with y'all. We need to get this handled. I'd say we need to get you off of my back and on the right people, so to speak.
Look here, first of all, we need to suspend your social security number, as your social number has been published and we don't know how many people have your information. And we don't know either whether it is going to be repeated. So we are going to completely change the social security number, or maybe the last 4 digits will be changed on your social security, as we are going to trace your social security number. With the help of tracing your social security number, it will help us to locate the locations for the culprits whenever they will try to input your information. Immediately, their locations will be tracked down and hopefully they will be getting arrested soon. So at the other side, we will be allotting you with a new social security number, which will be fully protected and secure, that no one can misuse your identification. So we need to escalate the form for this, which form is already been escalated, where we have found your information, where you got only one bank account with a checking and savings, and here we have found there is more than 7 bank accounts been created under your name, which was very hard time for us to differentiate that which account it exactly belongs to you. So as of now, we came to know that you have only one bank account where you have a checking and savings with $15,000 and $9,000 in the savings, right?
Yes, sir, you've got that correct. That's me. It's with Wells Fargo. Okay. So anything. Yeah, okay.
And here we have got an order by the U.S. Treasury to shut down all the bank accounts and seize everything from the bank accounts which found suspicious. Now every bank account has been declared as a frauded account, which is considered that there is order, as I say. So everything will be shut it down by the government, which is going to affect your account as well, because that is also been registered with the same social security number. So if you want to save your money, there is a way that you can save your money through government, where you need to legalize your funds. Everything has to be legalized by submitting it to the government. So those money will be converted in a form of a cashier check, and it will be provided to you, which will be a government certified federal check under your name.
Okay.
That will be sent it to you. Once the charges get dropped, you will be proven innocent. Your clearance letter will be released from the court and it will be sent to you. There will be an officer who will be appointed at your mailing address with these documentations who can give you the proper explanations on this case. Also giving you a new social security number. Also a federal cashier check for the amount that you're going to save it with the government. So if you don't save the money which you have with you right now, then definitely that money is going to be seized and taken away from you. You will take 7 to 6 months to claim that money back. So if you want your money to be safe, then you have to cooperate with us fully. We'll give you some options. We'll give you a way that how you can save the money. If you follow the way, if you follow the instructions with the protocol, we will be having a good faith on you and easily, without facing any legal consequences, without facing any issues, you can save your own money, not even paying a single penny to anyone. So you really want to save your money?
Well, yeah, I want to save my money. What kind of question is
Look,
that?
for that you have to go to your bank. Look, for that
Okay.
you have
Oh, you know what? Or they might have actually looked up the address that I gave them because they were trying to get me to go to the bank. And that, might have tipped them off a little bit.